Good morning. Today we're doing an SEO audit of excelmasonryandpavers.com. Howdy, I'm Kieran from Clear Imaging, and I've been doing search engine optimization since all the way back in 2003. I'm doing this today because I want to give you my knowledge so you can grow your business. Now, the goal of this audit is to 1, find SEO mistakes in your website, and 2, give you the solution. I just want to make it very clear this is just a brief 10-minute SEO audit. We will not have time to cover everything, but we will be able to go over the major things so you can make some big changes. Okay, let's dive right in. I'm going to right-click here on the edge, View Source. I'm going to look for your title. Here it is. Title tells Google what your page is about. It is very important. And I see we don't have your company name in here. We have service area right here, 4 cities, and then we have your main keywords. So what I would do is I'd remove 1 city and then add in your company name. That way it's not too long. So do that and then it'll be A+, all right? As it is now, it's good, but we can make it even better. Let's check our next item. So if you've used Microsoft Word, you might remember heading 1, heading 2, heading 3 when you're formatting paragraphs. Web pages also use those. We call them H1s, H2s, and H3s. And Google looks at that and uses it to decide what your page is about. It's also very important. So you have a heading 1, and it's this guy. This is perfect. We've got a service area there. We've got a keyword. Very nicely optimized. That's great. A+. Let's keep going. Next thing I want to look at is amount of text on your homepage. Ooh. This is a bit much. Just taking, switching gears here for a second. This to me is too aggressive. Now I'm sure this is all correct, that you do provide services in all these areas, but this is a little bit how we used to do SEO in the early 2000s. And Google validated it for a while. And then Google started penalizing you, oopsies, if you were doing this. Now, I'm not saying Google's going to penalize you. I'm just saying on SEO, it's always best to go conservative and not go aggressive, because you can get aggressive sites can get red flagged, and you don't want your website to go through that. So I just want to throw out here, I would remove half of these. Just cut straight through half of them. Get the best ones, the ones that you get the most clients from, the ones that are most profitable for you, etc., and then remove the other half. All right? Anyway, back to topic of amount of text. So your homepage has a bit of text, maybe 200 words at the most. I like to see about 500 words of text on a page. When Google is comparing your site to your competitors, one of the factors it uses is amount of quality text. If they have more than you, then they can rank higher than you. For instance, if you had 1 page about retaining walls and they had 10 pages about retaining walls, they would probably rank higher than you in search. Long story short, let's get 500 words on every page. So I want to now open up these inside pages and see how they're doing. These are Bellegarde pages and they're devoid of text. So the 500 word thing counts for all pages, including your homepage. So here we are, we have your heading 1, we've got a heading 2, a bunch of text, a couple more heading 2s, and wow, look at all these photos. My goodness. Wow, that is a lot of photos. You might have something like 400 photos here. Okay. Heading 1, we've got a heading 2, we've got some text, got another heading 2. Good. Yeah, these pages look pretty good. We'll keep going. We've got the heading 1, some text, a heading 2, a heading 2, more text. This is your Bellegarde retaining walls page. I'm glad that you added all this. This is quite good. The heading 1, heading 2, a heading 2, a bunch of text in between, lots of photos. Very nice. Heading 1, heading 2, got a heading 2, and this could use some more text, but it's decent. No text on this one. So go ahead and do what you were doing on all of these with all that nice chunk of text and then photos at the bottom. Go ahead and do that on this one as well. So this one is pretty decent. It could use a little more. Then we've got our heading 1, some heading 2s, and some text. This one's pretty good shape. I think you get the idea, right? 500 words. You want your heading 2s, heading 3s if you want as well. Heading 1 and some photos. Looking good. So let's keep going with our assessment. I see you've got your security certificate. That's very important, so good job. I ran some tests on Google page speed. You got 90, which is excellent, so good job. Mobile friendly test on Google, yes, mobile friendly, good job. Broken link test. I don't know where these are coming from. Apparently you have a link to Paver Search, and Paver Search is no longer online. So I will submit a task for your web developer to find this broken link and then handle it for you. Alright, let's keep going. I don't know what this is about. That might be a mistake. Coming back to your site here. Let's see if you have a testimonials page. It doesn't seem like it. Go to your sitemap. So you definitely need a testimonials page. That's super important. It gives you another resource for adding text, because you always want to have lots of text on your site. Additionally, it's good for your marketing because it shows that you're legitimate, and it helps your curious prospects feel a little more reassured. So go ahead, go get some of your testimonials written up. We'll make a page up here called testimonials or reviews, whatever. And then we can put in each one, put their name, their location, the date of the testimonial, and if you can, go ahead and get a before and after picture like this. That's really going to add a lot of legitimacy, and it's going to help convert your curious prospects into sales. Alright, let's keep going here. I notice we have a little bit of social media. Good for you. If you have any more social media properties, go ahead and add them. Facebook, LinkedIn, Yelp, Home Advisor. So then Google can associate these social media properties with this domain so they can rank together. There we go. Also, just from a marketing point, this has nothing to do with SEO, I would remove your social icons, push them down here. That way it's not conflicting with this call to action. Because when I'm landing on this page, I don't want to see multiple calls to action, because it's going to confuse your prospect and they're all going to start competing for each other. We'd rather have you call them, we'd rather have them call you than go to your Instagram. And we'd rather have them not be indecisive because they see 2 calls to action and they just give up. The web visitor is very, very delicate. They're kind of hypnotic when they're scanning through sites. So you want to be really straightforward. So move this social media section to the bottom. Put this call us towards the top right here. And that way you can really grab their attention, and remove this click here. Because that's just another thing grabbing my attention and confusing me instead of focusing me on your calls to action. Okay? Nothing to do with SEO, just throwing some marketing at you. Alrighty. Portfolio, I think we've seen you have tons of photos, so you're doing great. You're killing it on that. Good job. Go ahead and keep adding photos every time you can finish a job. You don't have to add, 20, 50 photos. You just need to add a before and an after. So, don't feel you need to upload tons of them. People just need to see a little bit of each one. And then in regards to the pages overall, I see you have a nice amount of service pages, but I want to tell you something about SEO. SEO, one of the key points of SEO, there's several, there's probably 3, but one we're going to talk about now is about content. And content would be pages of valuable, unique text. And websites that have lots of valuable, unique text usually will rank higher in Google. So Google doesn't put you at the top of the search results if you're doing the bare minimum. Google puts you there if you're going all out and dominating. Therefore, if you wanted to dominate the top, you need to show Google you're not a 10-page website. You need to show Google you're not doing the bare minimum. You need to show the Google that you are rocking and rolling, you're a source of knowledge on the web, in your industry, and you're here to dominate. So you do that by continuously creating quality content. The guys who are will pass you by. If you don't do it, then you slowly drift away. For instance, if you just made 5 pages a year of quality content, then the companies that are making a page a week, that's 52 pages a year, they're going to leave you in the dust. So think with that, with your 2020 SEO strategy, minimally creating a new page every 2 weeks if you want to get to the top and dominate, because you can't get to the top by doing the bare minimum. And the other guy, you can always count on the other guys, your competitors, rising above the search results because they're not quitting, they're still creating that content. So it's a race. It's a race of creation of quality content, and if you're not in it, then you're gonna fall out. So make that a strategy in 2020. Make a little section up here called articles, and then every 2 weeks, bam, 500 words. Every 2 weeks, bam. And then you're gonna really differentiate yourself in Google's eyes. Now I tried finding you, on to the next topic now. I tried finding you in Google for your profile, your Google My Business profile. And this doesn't seem like your company. It's a different address, it's a different city, and it's a different phone number. But I don't know if you're reorganizing your company right now, because I tried finding you with this company name, and I couldn't find you. Either way, the point of all this is, if this is your Google My Business profile, great. If you don't have one, you must get one right away, because you need the Google reviews. So the whole point of this conversation is you need to double down and get more Google reviews. This is also part of your SEO strategy. When I said SEO is a few things, one of them is quality content, another one is good reviews. Let's get you in 2020 up to 50 reviews to make you more legitimate. The less reviews you have, the less legitimate you seem, and that may be totally, untrue, but it's just the way people are on the web. People gravitate towards the company that has the most reviews, honestly. Additionally, the more reviews you have, the better you're going to rank in your local search when people are on maps looking for landscaper near me, lawn care near me, etc., etc. You're going to rank better if you have more reviews. So this is a big part of your strategy in 2020, getting more Google reviews. You'll rank higher in maps, and you're going to be able to steal business from your competition, because you'll have more reviews than they do, and you just get the business like a magnet. It just pulls it. Alrighty? And if you have some trouble with that and you want some help over at Clear Imaging, this is us. We have a new service called Reputation Management, where we help you get those reviews from your past and current customers. So if you're interested, please talk to your account manager, and look into that. This is your website over here, .com, Webstat. This is a little tool we have, shows your monthly total visits right here. Anything over 2,000 is pretty good. However, this tool also counts returning visitors, so we recommend signing up with Google Analytics, which is a much more comprehensive tracking tool. That way you can see where your traffic is coming from. All right, going back to your site. So that just about does it for our SEO audit. As I said, it was just a brief 10-minute, but there's no way to cover everything. But we have gone over quite a bit of things that if you take action on, you can make some big changes. So we have a pretty good roadmap for you on what you need to do. And if you've been watching this and you've been thinking, hey, I don't have time for this, I want these guys to do it for me, then we can certainly help you with that. We've been helping small business owners get their websites moving up in Google since 2004, over 16 years. And we only employ 100% ethical SEO techniques. That is why we are still around in the year 2020. And we do offer advanced SEO services that can dramatically increase your rank in Google. So please speak to your account manager about that. As far as our audit goes, if you have any questions or you want me to clarify anything, I'm happy to help. I'm happy to give you more knowledge. I'm at your service, so just let me know. Until then, take care and have a great day.